Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
And so tonight, I want to talk to you about 10 ways to stay attractive for your husband. Now, I know that you're probably going to think that I'm going to tell you that you need to look a certain way to stay attractive. But let me just tell you, being attractive for your husband comes in many different ways. And so tonight, I'm going to give you a different perspective on how to stay attractive, okay? Number one, don't dwell on your imperfections. 99.99% of the time, your husband already knows where those imperfections come from, right? Dr. Gail, what are you talking about? I'm talking about your stretch marks. I'm talking about your saggy boobs. I'm talking about all the things that we dwell on as women. They don't see those things. And the reason why they don't see those things is because they know 99% of the time how those things were created, i.e., you pushed out their children, right? I.e., you breastfed, i.e., life is changing and your body is changing as you age. So don't dwell on your imperfections. Am I saying just let yourself go? Absolutely not. But again, we bring more attention to our imperfections than our husbands do. So be confident that you're his one sexy wife. Work on yourself, do what you can, but don't obsess over that. Number two, be kind and be respectful to your husband. A lot of times we can be so disrespectful and so mean. And I understand what that looks like because I used to be her and still can be her, right? Be kind and be respectful, because as we women get more in the workplace and we get elevated and we get all of these accolades, we can become downright disrespectful to our spouses. For one, because in our minds, we don't need them. We can take care of ourselves. We think we do everything anyway. So what do I need him for? So we can become very verbally disrespectful and we don't listen at all because we think that we're the head of the household. And we're not. Number three, learn to let loose and have fun. I don't know how many marriages come to me and they have lost the art of just having fun. I understand that life gets hard. I understand that life is stressful. I understand that you have responsibilities. But you need to figure out how to have fun, because that is one of the one reasons why men commit adultery, because we get so serious and we get so being about, achieving X, Y, and Z and keeping this going, all those things. And I'm not saying that you should not be responsible. I'm not saying that you should not, rise to the occasion. What I'm saying is, take the time sometimes to smell the roses that you have worked so hard for to achieve, right? Sometimes we don't even take the time to celebrate our accomplishments. We don't take time just to laugh and have fun, right? Life is moving past us. So many people have lost their lives, right? And we need to wake up and smell the coffee and say, you know what? Today, I'm just going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy my spouse. We are going to laugh like we used to laugh before we got all of these responsibilities and these titles. So let loose and have fun, and do that more often than you have been doing in the past, because again, tomorrow is not promised to you. Number four, take some time for you. And you're going to say, well, Dr. Gail, I got so much. Take some time for you. To him, that's attractive. When I say take some time to sit back and love on yourself, because it's hard to give from an empty cup. You cannot continue to pour from an empty cup. So you need to replenish you, whatever that looks like. That is attractive. That is attractive when you're not running on empty and complaining about everything. Number 5, flirt like you never flirted before. Flirt with your husband. Don't take it for granted that, oh, he's my husband and I don't have to do that anymore. The same thing that you did to get him is the same thing that you need to do to keep him. Okay? Number 6, stroke his ego. I don't care what you have to say or do, stroke his ego. Because men need to hear it from you just like we need to hear it from them. Stroke his ego. Tell him how good looking he is. Tell him how accomplished he is. Tell him how much you love him. Whatever that looks like for you, stroke his ego. And number 7, exercise. Exercise so you can feel good about you. Get moving. I don't care if it's going for a walk. I don't care if it's doing aerobics. I don't care if it's going swimming. I don't care if it's Pilates. Do some form of exercise every single day just to feel good about you. Because when you feel good about you, you feel attractive, you feel loved, you feel like you can conquer the world. So exercise. Number 8, have sex with your spouse regularly. Not when you feel like it, not when it's convenient, not when you're trying to get something. Have sex with your spouse regularly because it's good for him and it's good for you. And I have done plenty teachings on the benefits of sex. But it can do so much for your ego. It can do so much for his ego. And it cuts down on infidelity in marriage. It really does. Because it is something that combines you to like no other relationship. So have sex with your spouse on a regular basis. Number 9, wear something red. And you're like, I don't even like, wear something red. I don't care if it's a lipstick. I don't care if it's a scarf. I don't care if it's a panty. I don't care if it's a bra. I don't care if it's a pair of shoes. I don't care if it's your nails. Wear something red because red makes them stop, look, and listen. Okay? So wear something red on a regular basis. Even if you don't like red, I'm telling you, wear something red. It is a seductive color that makes them stop, look, and listen. Okay? And number 10, smile and laugh more. Do you know that smiles can change the whole dynamic and temperature in your household if you just smile? Because every time something happens, you don't have to go to the negative, right? Life is hard. Trust and believe me, I know that. Life is happening, right? Every single day. Life is frustrating. I get that. But learn to smile sometimes in your disappointment because it'll change the temperature and how he relates to you and how you relate to him. Because if we always have this stern, sour, I'm fed up look, nobody wants to be around that. So learn to smile and laugh more, okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week.